Howdy folks, this is Checkers back with our 8th look at Mount and Blade Warbands single player. We have jumped ahead about a week in game. We have a quest to deal with looters. We have 2 days left and I wanted to get back and turn that in while you all were here. So we're going to head into Halmar and see if we can turn it in now. So we're going to take a walk around the streets. Hey, we get our horse this time. And go visit the Guildmaster. Okay, and good day, Checkers. Checkers, have you any progress to report? I've killed some looters. My scout saw the whole thing. That should make anyone else think twice before turning outlaw. The bounty is 40 dinars for every band, so that makes 40 in total. Here is your money as promised. And let's see, we also got 500 dinars and 500 experience for completing the quest. And that's not the only good news. Thanks to you, the looters have ceased to be a threat. We've not had a single attack reported for some time now. If there are any of them left, they've either run off or gone deep into hiding. That's good for business, and what's good for business is good for the town. I think that concludes our arrangement, Checkers. Please accept this silver as a token of my gratitude. Thank you, and farewell. Okay, so we can wheel around here, and we are once more freewheeling adventurers looking for trouble. We've actually improved our reputation, I think, so we can head out now. There is something, I don't know how well we're going to do, but I should point this out. When there isn't a tournament, you can enter the arena and just come and talk to the tournament master. Hello, you seem to be new here. Care to share your name? I am Checkers. Well met, Checkers. I am the master of the tournaments here at Halmar. Talk to me if you want to join the fights. About the melee fights. There will be a fight here soon. You can go and jump in if you like. Good, but that's what I'm going to do. So now it's just us v everyone else. So you can see up there it says there are 40 opponents remaining. 38. So they'll be fighting each other also. You have to watch out. Sometimes you'll see guys appearing behind you and archers like that one, but occasionally you'll see the other combatants will charge after the archers because no one likes being shot at from a distance. Kind of make it diagonal, like forward and strafe, and you can usually avoid being hit by the archers. Okay, I just see these two. I hear someone just spawn behind me. Oh. And by far I don't think that I'll make it through all of the opponents, but you know, we'll do our best, and you'll see that we do get some coin. And we get more coin the more we defeat. I can't remember what the max is if you actually wipe them out. But it's a good way to get in some melee training. And pick up some coin early on. And if you need to brush up, like if you haven't played for a while, this is a good way to brush up on it. And the attacks vary. So like I'm strafing to the left to get this side swinging attack. Strafe to the right. It should go the other way. Okay. Well, we've got it down to 24. Okay. Just got to keep our eyes open here. Okay. I'm kind of terrible at blocking. I do accidental blocking. Well, we got halfway through. Apparently we beat 20 or 18 ourselves, so we talked to the tournament master. And your performance was amazing. You are without a doubt a very skilled fighter. Not everyone can knock down 18 people in the fights. Of course you deserve a prize with that performance. 25 dinars. Nice, huh? And off we go. And we can just take off and head back to our happy hunting grounds, looking for bandits of various flavors. There are, I don't know how many wars are going on right now. Faction relations, everybody is pretty much indifferent. Oh, the Carrigs like us a little bit. I think that's going to be under notes and factions. Let's see, the Carrigs. Wow. Bound by truce not to attack Swadia, at war with Vagirs. And you can see how they're doing. The Carrick Khanate declared war to regain lost territory. The fighting has gone on for some time, and the war may end soon with a truce. And you can see basically how everyone is standing. The Kingdom of Nords is at war with the Kingdom of Swadia. The Kingdom of Nords declared war to regain lost territory. The Nords have the upper hand in the fighting. Kingdom of Nords have a truce not to attack the Vagirs, which will expire in 18 days. And so on and so forth. And you can also learn about locations here. So we were just at Helmar. We can take a look at Helmar. The town of Helmar belongs to Alagur Noyan of the Kargat Khanate. Its village is Peshmi. Its prosperity is average. Current garrison consists of 309 men. Has a food stock for 100 days in case you wanted to siege it. Characters will tell you about all the various lords, ladies, and various NPCs. Game concepts. This is, I think, more like kind of a help file. Notes. We don't have any notes, which would be our quest list. Recent messages, things that are going on. We can see that Rindyar Castle has been besieged by Boyar Ralka of the Kingdom of Vagirs. And the game log, which is pretty much everything that's been going on. So that is all of that. Oh, one thing we haven't actually looked at, we have recruited from our prisoner pool, but this is camp. You set up camp. What do you want to do? We want to take an action. And we could recruit prisoners, or we can select a book to read. We have a book called Essays on Logic. You start reading Essays on Logic. After a few pages, you feel you could learn a lot from this book. You decide to keep it close by and read whenever you have the time. Continue. So now if we wait here for some time, this is when we're actually reading the book. And this is sort of like hanging out in a city, you know, when you spend 17 dinars for the night or what have you. Training still goes on. It's dawn. We'll break camp. Swadia and Rhodox have made peace. We can take a look. We have a skirmisher ready to go to horseman, and a farmer we've picked up ready to be a watchman. I disbanded our Sea Raider prisoners mainly because they upgraded to Nord recruits, and I don't really like having too many extra factions in the army. We can take a look at our morale report here. Current party morale is 75, and our current modifiers, our base morale is 50. For our size, we're minus 66, so basically minus 1 for each person. Leadership is plus 48, food variety plus 38, recent events plus 5, extra morale for Kargat Khanate troops is 1, and resume. Actually, we never really have looked at that, have we? So here we have the character report. We see our renown is 136, our honor is 1, friends none, enemies none, and we are currently reading Essays on Logic. Our party size report, base size 30, leadership 20, charisma 13, and renown is giving us plus 5. Companion mission, Katrine, Jeremus, and Clethy are under arms and in our party. Weekly budget, this is what it costs us to keep everyone going, so we're going to be down some money. Wouldn't hurt to run into another tournament if I can win it. Party morale, we've already looked at. List of known lords by relation. Boyar Mariga doesn't like us. Not entirely sure why, but, you know, it happens. Courtship relations, poems known. Faction relations, we saw that earlier. Only the Carrigs kind of have a little bit positive indifference towards us. Another thing we should take a look at is garrisons and castles. We're not really up to, I think, taking out a castle, but we should see how many folks are in one. 150 here. So there's 150 defenders in the garrison. You can see them broken down. There's the Count Tredian and his Swadian militia, footmen, skirmisher, infantry, and so on. There's another part. Oh, that's his party of 13, plus the garrison of 150. The plus 3 is prisoners. And I like to take a look at the villages and towns just to see what's going on. Sometimes you'll run into looters who've taken over a town, and you can help out the folks there, train them. Ayake is burning Ravedin, Vagar city. And we can go to the castle, visit the tavern, see if anybody's around. Ransom broker, but we don't have any prisoners. Baheshtur is one of the potential companions, but I think he doesn't get along with some of the ones we have. So we'll leave him be. And we're down 2 pieces of food. We'll grab ourselves some bread. Grapes are only 10 for 10 and a fairly high price, so just more bread. Better to make sure they have food than spoil the troops at the moment with treats like grapes. I hear somebody a-clumping along. We have some troops ready to upgrade. Kergit tribesman to skirmisher. And that is that for now. We'll head over to Kura here. Actually, let's take a look at some Buja and see if they're having any bandit troubles. Nope. And again, we don't want to recruit from the Vagirs or the Nords out here because we don't want to mess up our faction, our morale. So we'll head over to Kura, and then we'll get back to our happier hunting ground there. And take a look in the tavern quick. Oh. Huh, I wonder what's going on there. Usually loads in like snappy. Deshavi. Well, there are 2 potential companions in here. Borcha and Deshavi. I think we're going to stay with the companions we have at the moment, though. Mainly, I just don't have much money at the moment. I mean, I have enough to get us through like another week, but I don't think I have quite enough to get us through 2. Those are manhunters. They're neutral, so they're not bad guys, even though they have pretty much the same color. Nothing going on here. Eventually we'll... Oops, I went the wrong way. Yep, I sure did. We want to go that way. Got turned around in the forests. Village farmers. And sometimes, you know, that's Mountain Blade, just kind of roaming around the countryside looking for trouble. Once you actually break into a faction, things get, you know, if you either join one, although joining one can have its moments of peace, and that's not nearly as much fun as carving out your own empire and having everyone at your throat all the time. Maybe I'm just funny that way. Let's swing over to Rivacheg quick. We've got some more. Whoa, I saw a big group of someone. Swadian militia. 1 to footmen. Kergit skirmisher to horsemen. And oh, you over there. You 26 Sea Raiders on foot moving at speed 3.1 compared to our 3.5. We will chase you as far as you'd like to run. Oh, it is Christmas out here for Sea Raiders, and Tundra bandits. I will drink from your skull. I'm not afraid of you. I will fight. And of course we charge the enemy. And one of the reasons to keep doing this, you know, even though we're outnumbering them, aside from getting experience, aside from getting the loot, every time we win a battle, we up our morale, which means, you know, everything's going to go a little better. Also, we up our renown a little bit, potentially, depending on the enemies we fight. You know, Sea Raiders are a big enough threat that even though we outnumber them, we do get some renown value from it, and that can add to our army size. And there are points when every little bit helps. Well, that was horrible. Give it another whirl. Hey, I got him. Just before I whacked my own guy. There's one trying to run for it. Oh, everything with a horse is coming after you now, sunshine. Okay. And with the sun coming up over the horizon, we have 0 casualties, 25 killed, and 1 wounded. We will capture him. And, ooh, balanced javelins for 1050. A Nordic helmet with 40. Better than mine. We'll sell that one off. Nordic sword, 276, 276, 255, 187, 151, 151, 146, 121. Oh, these guys have such great loot. Oh, I also made a couple of levels, so I spent 2 points in charisma to up the army size, and then I put 1 point in leadership to up the army size, and I also put 1 point in inventory management so we have more space to play with. And there are just bandits all over. There was another group that was really close. Maybe these guys. Oh, I don't know. 3.6. What are they doing? 5.2. Oh, that group of 28. I'm gonna remember you guys, and I'm gonna come back for you. But I don't want to let this group of 13 get away. These guys actually ransom for more money than the Sea Raiders. Surrender or die. That's what I want. Well, mostly I want you to die, so 67 on 13. So we get 1 renown for this. It's not a great deal, but, you know, we're starting out. We're making a name for ourselves. We're shooting crossbows way off to the side. And on the plus side, if you can't actually kill the guys yourself, you can at least distract them while your army comes up behind them in a line to try. Okay, no casualties, 11 killed, 2 wounded, and capturing 2 Taiga bandits. 164 for a bow, and that's all we're going to take from this group. And we have, whoa, we zoomed way out there. Okay, let's wheel around here. Go to our party screen, Kergit Horseman, to Lancer or Horse Archer. Let's see, we have 4 Horse Archers plus 8 Veterans, so 12. So we need a Lancer right now. That'll give us, I like to keep it even between the Horse Archers and the Lancers. Swadian Footman, 2 Man-at-Arms. Kergit Horse Archer to 2 Veterans. Swadian Man-at-Arms to 2 Swadian Knights. And a Watchman to a Caravan Guard, which will give him a horse. Farmer to Watchman. Okay. And now zoom way back in. I don't know why it keeps zooming out so far. But no. Back this way, right? Yeah. Follow our steps back. Somewhere over here by the Tundra Bandit lair. There's a group of 21. They'll do until we can find that group of 28. Let's see, they're doing 4.9, we're doing 5.8. This will be a short chase, all things considered. in the mountains and the woods. What do you want? We want, well, you know what we want. So let's get to it. Renown for this one is 2, battle advantage 4, and I love the sound of all that jingling metal. Make a crazy shot with the crossbow. Oh, that was a horrible swing. So was that. There we go. There's definitely a fun amount of skill in trying to get a moving target from a horse. Okay, and no casualties, 18 killed, 3 wounded. We will capture a couple of them. That's all we can really hold on to right now. Take a bow. And sure, we'll take another one. And more folks to upgrade. So we want a horse archer this time. Jeremus can level. Let's talk to Jeremus. And tell me about your skills. Intelligence 14, we're going to bump him to 15. We want him to do something. He's got all of our medical treatment, but I think we want to kick some engineer into here as well. Eventually he will be the one who builds our siege equipment, most likely, so long as he's still in the party. Okay, and off we go. We should probably head back to Kara, or Rivacheg, well, wherever's closer, and start selling off some of our loot, even though we have more inventory space. There is that group of 28. Oh, we've been looking for you. And more upgrades to make. Carried skirmisher, 2 horsemen. And I always stop to do that because a lot of the recruit troops move fairly slowly. As they upgrade, they move faster, which of course makes the whole party move faster. So it's worthwhile to upgrade as soon as you can. And here we go. Renown 3, battle advantage 2. Crazy shot through the trees. Actually, let's take another one. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet. And he's just going to stand there. So, oh. Okay. No, that's never going to connect. All right. Well, got one on the outside here. And there's one trying to make a run for it, but he's got a herd of horses after him. There's another one trying to make a run for it. Not gonna make it though. Okay, so there we go. My javelin stuck through my arm. And no casualties again. 22 killed, 6 wounded, and we've taken as many as we can, so we're gonna leave that. 224 for the jerkin, we'll take that. We'll take the flanged mace for 122, nomad saber, and I guess we can just pick up all the rest. Upgrade. We have Kerrigan horsemen going to, oh, I can't remember now, I think Lancer. Swedian footmen to man-at-arms, they'll get a horse. And good. So now if we were to go to report and party size, renown is still just +5. So let's see, character report, Renown is 145. Maybe it kicks over 200. I'm not sure. Resume traveling. Oh, more bandits. 27. 27 Tundra bandits. You're the next contestants. Oh my goodness. It is just bandit Christmas here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you know what we want. We want to chase you down and make your life, well, what's left of it, miserable. I just love that. Look at that. Horses riding out behind you, the thundering of hooves, the clattering of the horses. Attack and... Ooh. Now, you see, that's just not going to win you friends. Okay. It's like they're, you know, opposed to being killed for our greater glory or something. The nerve. Okay, and a javelin stuck in my side. And my chest. Well, you know, I've kind of got some modern art going there. Alright, we have 1 wounded Kergit horseman. We killed 20 and wounded 1. And we have some things we need to trade off. So we want to get rid of that. We will take this and return. Now, 27 party upgrading. We're going to take a look at our horse archer to veteran, man-at-arms to knight. And you see our weekly cost is going up too. So we need to sell off some of this loot. Would not go amiss to find ourselves another tournament either. And yeah, I could learn to trade, but then these bandits would just be running all over the place and villagers would be having a tough time. Surrender or die. The same villagers that, of course, we will eventually burn and pillage when we carve out our own empire, but, you know, for now, we can claim to be good guys. With that beautiful cloudy sky. And I just shot... Did I just shoot one of my own guys? I hate it when I do that. Not as much as they hate it, probably, but... Okay. Well, as long as the kids are having fun, I guess we can just sit back and let them have at it. Uh-oh, runner. So I don't know if this will work right now, but I should mention that it exists. All bloody there. We can have our folks... I don't know if they'll do it since the battle's over. No, they won't. But we can form up and do different things, advance 10 paces, spread out, that sort of thing. For now, though, we will exit the battle. We have 1 wounded horse archer. We have 22 killed and 5 wounded of the enemy. And some more valuable toys. We'll take that. And that. And that. 105. We're just quibbling now, so okay. And we have some party members ready to upgrade. Kergit horseman to horse archer, footman to man-at-arms to knight. And we're up to 1800. Caravan guard. Okay. So it's a game of many different levels. Oh, hello, 30 Sea Raiders. No, we can't resist you. You're right. You are just way too juicy of a target.
Today the gods will decide your fate.
And perhaps I will drink from your skull. Off we go, charging the enemy 66 on 30. Renown is 3. Battle advantage is 2. And I don't know, can we, let's see, let's spread them out a bit. And get a shot fired in there. Hey, I got a crazy hit in. I love that. I always look for that one guy in the back who really doesn't want to be a part of it. Stuck in the bait hole. Don't want to let that happen. Got one running. There we go. 30 Sea Raiders, just that easy. As you can see, as the army is leveling up, we're doing quite a bit better. 26 killed, 4 wounded, and no prisoners we can take. Oh ho ho ho. 39 and 6, 40 and 8. That is just lovely. 570, don't want to get rid of that. 122, 82. Pitch that. We can give that to someone. 360, 164, 94, 360. Get rid of that. Take that. 106. Take that. 16 boots, better than mine. But we'll still want to take those boots because we want to give them to someone in the party who can use them. So I guess we'll dump one of these maces. 14, 15. Okay. So that is about it. And we have party members. Oh, there are more Sea Raiders. Party members ready to upgrade. So, Horse Archer to Veteran Horse Archer, Man-at-Arms tonight. Let's see about Katrine is up in the front ranks here. Let me see her equipment. And 24. So she'll go to 39.6 and be considerably better armored. 38, that's actually pretty decent. Falchion. What is it? 30 C swing, but it's short. Looks like 73. Wonder if she's strong enough to take this. No. What about this? Looks like an improvement. And 13 shoes. We'll give her the 15 shoes. Okay, and we'll take a look at Clethy here. And 24 body armor, 22 and 8, 24, 23 and 6. Let's go with that. Give her the leather jerkin. 14, 13, and she is using a chipped spiked club. Okay, let's see if we can't do a little better than that. How about this? There you go. 38 hat. Okay, and then finally, we have Jeremis. And we'll take a look at Jeremis' equipment. 37, 19, and 8. 22 and 8. Get rid of his pilgrim disguise. He's got a staff. I don't know if he can use a bow or not. No? Well, it's got a power draw 2 requirement on it, so that might be the reason he can't. Okay, so now we can head on over to Rivacheg, sell all of this off. And I think that'll probably be it for this time. Go to the marketplace, go to the goods merchant, see how much we rake in here. Hopefully quite a bit. 125, 26, 5, 26, 19, 49, Pilgrim Disguise 5, 36 for the bow, 8 for that, 26 for the helmet, 32, 33, 33, 41, 56, 13, 23. To keep a couple just in case we run into any companions we do want to hire, or we have enough money when we have more money. Let's pass that off. And those will get 828 minus some for sausage. And it's tempting to go with the fish and the bread because they're 50 of 50 as opposed to 30. But let's splurge for some cheese and return. Okay. And we will call... Oh, you know what we didn't do, though? Let's take a quick look in the tavern. See if we can find ourselves a ransom broker. And that is a no. Alright, so we will come back next time. Again, I might jump ahead since we don't have any quests or anything. I can do that a little more freely now. We'll upgrade our party before we go. Sweetie and Militia to Footman. Carrot Skirmisher to Horseman. And there we go. And for the moment, I would like to point out that if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. Also, I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel's main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel's About page. I would like to thank you for being the best community out there. Truly, you guys make this an absolute joy to do, and I really, truly want to thank you for that. You are awesome. I would also like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and to share if you so desire, and to ask you, above all, to please take care.